I hope this is not true. I need your help on this, though. Reports are coming out, the fallout from the Ryder Cup, and we're getting more and more information. I hope this one is not true, but if it is, it's ugly. So I will need everybody's tentacles out there to help uncover everything. Whatever you know, put it in the comments below. We'll go through it. We'll report back. Here are the reports we're getting from X, the most reliable news source in the world. But this is Rick Goff's account. Breaking news from Bethpage. And this is what they write. Okay. This is from an insider who was on premise at Bethpage, 100% verified. This person wants it known that it wasn't just pairings and setups. Okay. Team USA simply didn't prepare. Why did Team USA start off seemingly lost? Why couldn't they read the green for 2 days? How was Europe so ready? Is it so simple that Team USA barely played Bethpage Black while Team Europe played it over and over? Imagine how much better they would have known the course with 7 to 8 plays versus 1 to 2 plays for the Americans. But the bigger problem was how poorly the team prepared. Europe played 18 holes 8 times in 10 days leading up to Friday. The US played 9 holes twice. And the one rainy day, they hit 5 holes across the road. It felt like they just didn't care. Europe knew those greens, those pins, those conditions inside and out, while the US was sitting in the clubhouse having lunch. Ouch. It struck me as really strange and probably something the public will never hear about since it all happened behind closed doors. This is hugely embarrassing. We have all been focused on the setup and pairings rightly, but if this is accurate, Team USA simply didn't play the course. They were playing for the cup enough. This person gave permission for me to release this info. He or she wants it known how unserious the USA team took this event. There is real anger that Team USA team presents that they are 100% invested. Okay? When in reality, that's not true. Or at least they didn't prepare like it's a major. If this is true, I'm upset, and all Team USA fans should be not happy. Okay. Is this true? Did this really happen? Here is what we know, is that we've heard Team Europe was there like way early, prepping, preparing, playing, practicing on Bethpage Black. We do know that Team USA, most of the team, including Bryson, was out at the Pre-Court Championship out in like Napa, California, 2 weeks before. That tournament ended on September 14th. The Ryder Cup started on September 26th. That's 11 days that they had. What did they do during that 11 days of prep? Really quick, as you get ready for the holidays and you're looking to get the golfer in your life a cool gift, SkyTrack is a great option. Maybe you're the golfer in your own life and you want to buy yourself something cool for your at-home practice. SkyTrack is a phenomenal way to go. This model, the newer model, they're all fantastic. You can get great data. I just turned it on accident. And it's one of the easiest to integrate using their app. Hook it up to your projector. You can do whatever you want, really, and have a great time with SkyTrack. Super accurate and great fun. So give them a check out. Link code below for you from me. Check it out, SkyTrack. Now let's get back to the podcast. If this is true, no wonder Europe made all the putts. Here's what is interesting. Back in the day, we played, it still goes on, I played all the time, team play. And that's where the club you're a part of plays another club. And you're like in a league, right? So on this week, we play your course. And then the following week, we all play our course. Typically what happens, like 99% of the time, you win your home match as a team, and the team typically loses on the road. This is because the home team has a huge advantage. Like, I'm a scratch golfer, and I would go against the equivalent scratch golfer on the opponent's team. I would go to his course. We'd get a practice round, or maybe you'd play that a few times here and there. You would compete against them. We would get like our butts kicked. And then they'd come to our course, and we would do the same thing to them in reverse. So it was just astounding how much, even for scratch level players, for players that are virtually zero handicap, how big a difference there is from one course to the next versus a home course versus an away. So we would think that the USA has home course advantage because it's in the US. So great, we have home course advantage. Well, not if Team Europe is there for an entire week playing that course 10 times or whatever it is over a course of 10 days. If they're prepping like they want home course advantage and they're grinding and working and playing that course more than the Americans are, they all of a sudden have that home course advantage. And that certainly showed up for Friday and Saturday. Okay, you could say, well, we drummed them on Sunday. Fair enough. I mean, we did. Fantastic. But it took until Sunday for our advantage to shine through in terms of, for our skill to shine versus theirs. But in any team competition, we got beat down each and every day. So that's interesting. How would you feel? How do you feel as a fan? Leave it in the comments below. If this is true, do you feel duped? Do you feel like you got scammed? Do you feel like, how could you not put in enough work? Like, you get so much. You get to play in the Ryder Cup. Are you putting in like the effort? Sure, you put in the effort to make the team, but making the team, to me, is the beginning of the work. You put in all the work to get there. Now you've got to finish the job. You've got to, from that point that you're on the team, prepare, practice everything, live, breathe, eat, and sleep Ryder Cup until it's over. You pour out every ounce of your blood, sweat, and tears to win that. That's what it is very, very clear that Team Europe did. They left it all on the table. I mean, their heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears went into winning. If I'm captain, I would obviously, did they have 2v2 matches the week prior to the Ryder Cup? I mean, during those 11 days, did they go out or meet anywhere and have 2v2 matches? Let's have Colin Morikawa and Harris English play Bryson DeChambeau, Scottie Scheffler. Let's have Cam Young and Sam Burns play Scheffler and Schauffele. Or, Cantlay and Schauffele, whoever, right? You pair them up and play matches. Did they do any 2v2 matches? Or was it all on paper and maybe just the few days prior to the Ryder Cup? To me, that would be kind of negligent if you didn't have a bunch of 2v2 matches ahead of time. Many of you grew up playing sports. So did I. I wrestled in high school. And I was on the varsity wrestling team. And every week, I hated it, but I loved it because there were these challenge matches. So just because you're the number one spot on the team, well, you're only there if you beat the guy who's number two. Or there's a whole list of guys challenging each other to come after you. And then you wrestle them. And they're trying to get your spot because they want to be on the varsity team. So week after week after week, you had to defend your position. It wasn't given to you. The coach is going to put out the best team every meet, every tournament. Before every tournament, You had to earn your spot just to go and compete. So it didn't matter if you got first place in the last tournament. Guess what? Next week in the wrestling room, you had to duke it out with your teammates for your spot. Did any of this happen with these Ryder Cup players? Did they have 2v2 matches to determine who was going to play or sit on Friday and Saturday? That's what I think. That's what I would do. Wouldn't you? Who's going to play? Who's going to sit? Let's play for it. How about the money you're getting? Put some of that on the line. 2v2 matches, $10,000 a man. Go. Make it pressure. You had 11 days. 11 days you could have done something. Did any of that occur? That's what I want to know. Or are the rumors true that there was nothing? Maybe they wanted their rest. Maybe the players were like, well, I'm going to prep how I prep for a major. I'm going to do my own thing. This is what I like to do. I play 9, then I rest, I go eat, I chill out, I practice my putting and chipping, then I go home, then I rest, then I do 9 the next day. And so did everybody just get to do their own thing? Or is this all just rumors? Is this a big rumor mill? I would think that as a captain, you would go to your team and say, here's what we're going to do to go win. We are going to go 11 days early. We are going to have 2v2 matches. We are going to pair different people up with different people. I would keep points for each person during our prep week ahead of time. This is going to help me as a captain determine and decide who gets to play and who's going to sit. Guess what? I don't get to wrestle if I lose to the dude who wants my spot. I have to go back and work harder and earn my spot back. If you do a 2v2 and you can't win in practice, chances are you're not going to win in the real competition. If you can't beat your teammates or earn some points here and there during our team practice, how are you going to do it in real game time situation? It's not going to happen. What would you do as a captain? And would you, there's been some talk, Phil Mickelson mentioned this, that maybe we should look at getting outside of golf coaches, like Coach K or these other really successful team coaches. How about they coach the team? Sure, maybe they need some golf advisors to help them set up the golf course, but in terms of personnel dynamics, they kind of know what they're doing. Is the team, Team USA, are they all the way bought in for Ryder Cup? Or are they like, I'm going to do my own thing. You put me with whoever you want me to play with, and I'll be cool with your decisions. But as far as my prep, what I do, my time schedule, I'm going to deal with me the way I deal with me. See, to me, as a coach or captain, I would say, well, you're not going to play. Sorry, not sorry. You're sitting on the bench. I'm going to have a team, and I would do this ahead of time. Call the guys, hey, here's the schedule. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what it's going to look like. We're going to go this early. We're going to meet even way before. We're going to start now. That's what I would say. If I'm the captain, whoever's the next captain, I start now. And I start calling these guys, look, you're probably going to be on the team or you're going to be one of the guys in the mix. We're going to start now. During events while we're all together, we're going to have 2v2 matches. I want to see who plays. I'm going to start doing my prep now. If you are not on board with this, let me know, because you won't be on the team. It's that simple. I want you, if you make the team, you're committed to this. If you're not committed to this and doing that, you're out. And then our 11 days that we have before the cup, we are going to put in the most work ever. That's what we're going to do. You get to rest after. You're fine. You'll be fine. Don't you worry about that. But we're going to work our tail off leading up to it. Then let's say the day before, 2 days before, get a day or two rest and just kind of keep it light and then go after it. That's what I would do. And if you can't buy into that now, 2 years out, let me know. And we'll make the necessary adjustments when the time is right. I think it's time to check ourselves and say, are we really a team, do we really want this or not? Because it's okay either way, but let the fans know. That's what I want. As a fan, I just want to know, what are we in for? Are you all in? Because as a fan, I'm all in. I'm committed to watch. I'm committed as a fan. But I only want to commit myself if you commit yourself. Do we have an agreement? Team USA. Otherwise, get a new Team USA. Let me know your thoughts, because I think if the rumors are true, we got scammed. Peace.